Welcome back to Forward Progress, part of the Hammer Betting Network. I'm your host, Chase Cooper, alongside Hitman. Today, we're going to take another look at the rushing yards market. But before we do that, I want to quickly remind everyone that Forward Progress is sponsored by Fanduel. We're really excited to be partnered with Fanduel for the 2024 NFL season with their industry-leading product, wide variety of NFL offerings, great live menu that's easy to use, and of course, their fast payouts. We're still a few weeks away from the NFL kicking off, but in the meantime, Major League Baseball is the only thing getting us through the dog days of summer. But this summer, FanDuel is hooking up all customers with a boost or a bonus daily. That's right. There's something for everyone every day for the rest of the summer. You can take your boost or bonus and bet on everything MLB related, from home runs to strikeouts and even the final score. Plus, with FanDuel, you can combine your bets in a live same-game parlay for a shot at an even bigger payout. So head over to FanDuel.com and start racking up some runs in the sun. Must be 21 plus, 18 plus in DC, and present in select states. Opt-in required. Wager requirements apply. Bonuses awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets or profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including bonus expirations. See terms and conditions at fanduel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. In Colorado, DC, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Vermont, Virginia, and Wyoming. Call 1-800-NEXTSTEP or text NEXTSTEP to 53342 in Arizona. 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. 1-800-9-WITH-IT in Indiana. Visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland or visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net in West Virginia. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. Hitman, let's head over to FanDuel right now and check out the rushing prop market, because you have an under that you like for the 2024 season. So tell us a little bit about this under.
Yes, I've mentioned previously, typically look to back unders on players just because multiple outs to win. It could be injury, playing time concerns, or just overall bad performance. And Zack Moss is a guy that I think could fit all three of those things. Obviously, he could get injured. He's an NFL running back. That's one of the most injury prone, if not the most injury prone position in the entire league. Playing time concerns. Zack Moss is a career journeyman, and he only got his opportunity to play last season because of the Jonathan Taylor holdout and injuries and all that. And he did play well for sure, but this is a guy that only got $3 million guaranteed. He got $4 million per season, a 2-year deal. Like, it's not a big contract where the Bengals feel just so incentivized that we got to get this big free agent signing the ball. And you have Chase Brown in this backfield, who was starting to get a lot more playing time towards the end of last year. He started cutting into Joe Mixon's snap share in December of last season. And I don't think it's even questionable that the more explosive runner of the two is Chase Brown. The thing with Chase Brown is that he's not known as a pass blocker, and you could theoretically see maybe a world where Chase Brown is the early down guy who's getting more of the rushing attempts. Zack Moss plays more third down because they trust him in pass protection. There's some rumors that the Bengals could maybe even be interested in like a Samaje Perine type player if he gets cut from Denver, and which is certainly a possibility with the running backs that they have. So there's just a lot of ways that Zack Moss is not the guy in this backfield. And Chase Brown is either the starter or Moss is the starter, but Brown is getting 50% of the snaps. I just think that Zack Moss is being way overvalued after a few good games last season for the Colts.
Yeah, and on top of that, few good games for like a great offensive coordinator who is really good at scheming up an offense. And on top of that, like some of his best games came alongside Anthony Richardson, who is a rushing threat in himself, who can take away some looks and open up some lanes for a guy like Zack Moss. Now, my question to you is, does it concern you at all, at least how productive he was when Jonathan Taylor was out last year? And did Chase Brown, do you feel like he's shown you enough to be the guy this year? You mentioned him as a early down back, but do you think he's really shown enough to be able to carry that load?
We don't know, obviously, if he's shown enough, but like all reports coming out of camp right now, and it's early, they're saying that Chase Brown has been the guy that's been running with the ones more often than Zack Moss. And, Zack Moss, I'm confident that he is I don't want to say just a guy. Maybe he's slightly better than just a guy. But again, this is a player that even last year in his career season that he got this $4 million a year contract based off of, he only had 4.3 yards per carry, which is it's fine and everything, but like, you're playing in a really good situation with the Indianapolis Colts and their offensive line. So I just think that there's a lot of ways that we could hit this one. There's multiple ways on a Zack Moss under, in my opinion.
All right, that sounds good. The Zack Moss under 750.5 rushing yards, locking that in 112 to win $100 here. That wraps it up for us here today. Before you head out, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our newest content. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.